Paulsboro. This is a show that will precede our holiday program, but we had a few things that Fred thought we should get on the air prior to that extravaganza, which we're now trying to think about putting together. Got a little bit of everything here, but most importantly on this show, we've got some footage of the job fair held for the Paulsboro Port. And what an evening that was. Irma?
John, I heard over 675, maybe even 700 came. That's wonderful jobs for our people.
Yeah, it's the beginning. Stay with us. We're going to come right back. We've got that. We've got bicycles at the Boys and Girls Club and a few odds and ends.
Multi-policy discount, paperless discount, paid in full discount, homeowners discount, safe driver discount, chipmunk family reunion, someone stole the nuts, squirrel jail, justice.
Countless discounts. Now that's progressive. Call or click today.
Thinking about a new appliance or an LCD TV? Don't think twice, think Weiss. Weiss True Value has a full line of LCD TVs plus a great variety of appliances. And of course, hardware items like True Test paints, Master Mechanic tools, electrical supplies, key duplicating, and Rug Doctor rentals. And for repairs on screens and windows, look no further. Weiss True Value, from making keys to selling appliances and LCD TVs. Don't think twice, think Weiss. 39 West Broad Street, Paulsboro.
For everything, there's a season, and a time for everything under heaven. A time for sharing, a time for caring, a time for remembering, and a time for parting. When that time arrives, let Beth McBride Foley and Thomas D. Foley at the McBride Foley Funeral Home help you in your time of need. Offering a wide variety of funeral services from cremation to traditional, McBride Foley Funeral Home has been helping families with the loss of a loved one with over 50 years of combined service. McBride Foley Funeral Home, 228 West Broad Street, Paulsboro.
And welcome back to Eye on Paulsboro. The program picks up here in the cafeteria of Paulsboro High School on the first job fair associated with the Paulsboro Port. And frankly, the attendance is simply overwhelming. Expected 150 people, probably close to 400, which tells all of us the interest that people have in finding a good paying job. And the fact that the port project is finally coming to fruition, really hitting speed probably in the spring, tells us that this project really does mean something. With me now is Tom Bianco. Tom has a couple roles. First of all, for those watching in Clayton, you know him as your mayor. He is a friend. He works in the Office of Gloucester County Economic Development. And Tom actually coordinated the approach to getting people in the system so the whole family could consider for jobs. So, Tom, how's this working?
What we're doing right now, we are meeting with the residents. We're having them sit down with the whole organization and talking about the potential jobs and the qualifications. We're here right now tonight just to, regardless if you're getting a job or hold, we're here to help all the residents find work and get through the process. So that's the process for this evening.
Yeah, and actually, I told you I thought the turnout was going to be huge. I mean, it's big.
It's great. It's good for the area. It's good that we were able to help all the residents in the area, and I look forward to working with the whole organization on this project.
Now, tonight, I mean, people aren't necessarily leaving with a job tonight. This is the first step in a process?
Yes, what we're going to do, regardless if you sit down and have an opportunity to talk to Holt, we're going to get your information and contact you. So we're going to have a second information session. And regardless if you get a job or not with the Holt organization, we're going to see if we can help you find other employment or get through any hurdles you have to go to find a meaningful employment.
And as Tom mentioned that's part of the Gloucester County One Stop, correct?
Yes, sir. We work with the One Stop. The One Stop works with people that are out of work, underemployed, and we're here to help all the residents.
No, it's just, Tom, it's a process and it's worthwhile. And I really appreciate your effort here tonight, by the way, because you got tasked to do this.
Now, this is great. This is a great opportunity to help all the residents and to help them find employment.
Now, by the way, for those who aren't here tonight, the One Stop is available. Tell them how people can access the One Stop.
They can actually call 251-6801 to contact the One Stop or contact Economic Development, but 384-6930, and we'll help them through the process.
Very good.
Thank you.
Thank you, Tom. You guys had a nice football season, too, by the way. Clayton had a nice year. Fellas, come on in. We're going to continue. We'll roll right through this, Fred. With me now is Steve. And Steve, your last name again, I'm sorry.
Is Hoagland, Steve Hoagland.
And PJ?
PJ Inskeep.
Now, these individuals are part of Holt. Now, what is it called? Is it Holt Logistics? What is the corporate name at this point?
Holt Logistics Corporation.
That's a nice name. It sounds big because, by the way, it is big. Tom Holt, his brother Leo, the Holt family has been a presence on the Delaware River for decades. And their relationship with the South Jersey Port Corporation has them operating the Paulsboro Port. So they're the ones out looking for tenants to come in, and they'll be operating the port. and they're here tonight as they begin to meet people who may have an interest in employment. So we'll start, who do we start with? We'll just get a sense of, you see the turnout tonight. I mean, you know this all the time. People are looking for work.
Yeah, we're excited for the opportunity. The Paulsboro Marine Terminal, we feel, will be a creator of jobs, hundreds and hundreds of jobs as it gets going, and this is the first step towards that. Tonight, we're going to speak about what we can do at Gloucester to hopefully get people on board, and then eventually transition as the first phase gets done with Paulsboro, and we go into new ventures and new businesses at the Marine Terminal there.
And again, I think, PJ, you're saying it correctly. I've been talking to people online because can you imagine if you're looking for a job showing up and seeing 400 people there? So, we're stressing these people to be patient. This is a first step in a long process, but there is real excitement happening. Because first of all, the whole family is just very busy. So up and down to Delaware, there's opportunities, not far from where we stand here in Paulsboro. But Paulsboro itself begins to come to life. Steve, you're on the human resource side?
I am. I deal with the training, the safety, and some of the loss control there. And what a great opportunity for Gloucester Terminal to be part of this, I guess we'll call it a partnership with the Gloucester County. And it's pretty overwhelming to see the support that the community is given to the community. I mean, it's exciting to be part of it.
A little pressure tonight, though. Some people show up thinking there's going to be an interview for a job. There may be an interview or two, but again, this is just the first step.
It is, and that's what we want to make sure we convey to everybody. This is the first step. I mean, it's going to take time. People are going to be patient, but we do have some jobs available in Gloucester City, and over the next months, things are going to develop. So we're looking forward to the bright future.
Very good. We visited now with Tom Bianco, who's coordinating for the county as far as getting interested individuals in a process. So the whole family, as they look at individuals to hire, has a good list to work from. If you're not signed up, consider the Gloucester County One Stop. And who knows, maybe your future's on the waterfront. Stay with us, we're coming right back.
Life is a journey that we travel with a lot of uncertainty. When your family is faced with change and you're in need of understanding, direction, honesty, and professionalism, we at the Landolfi Funeral Home have a tradition of assisting you with all of your needs in any way that we can. We offer many affordable funeral services. Please feel free to call us with any questions you may have or visit us at www.landolfifuneralhome.com.
Rizzo Family Chiropractic Center in Gibbstown offers pain relief with a difference. Using specific chiropractic adjustments, Rizzo Family Chiropractic will get to the root of your problem quickly. Bring your headaches, neck, back, joint, or limb pain to Dr. Karen Rizzo. If you have recurring pain, chiropractic can help. Rizzo Family Chiropractic can relieve many sources of pain without extended treatment and ongoing therapy. Give your family the gift of caring professional pain relief with a difference. Rizzo Family Chiropractic.
Southern Port Corporation has sublet the operation to Holt Logistics. They're the people that operate Gloucester City, a little bit in Camden, across the river in Philadelphia. When you go over the bridge and see the crane that says Holt, that's them. They are family owned. They are good people. They've been on the river a very long time. They have the expertise to market this port and to bring these jobs. There is one tenant signed to start. It involves importing steel. It's a real tenant. It's going to be real jobs in Paulsboro. Those ships that bring that steel here now are presently docking in Gloucester City. So the jobs there, some of the legacy jobs come down. But the understanding with this project is that there will be a preference for Paulsboro people and Gloucester County people, in that order, Gibbstown and our neighbors. So what you're participating in tonight is the very first step. You're here, you're going to get in the system, and it gives you a chance. And that's what this project was all about. So I want to bring a couple of greetings. First of all, Senate President Sweeney sends his regards. He was integral in getting this job done and getting this port started, and this is just the beginning. He just physically couldn't be here. On behalf of the Mayor of Paulsboro, the governing body, everybody associated with it, the promise of this port is starting to be realized. It's taken longer than we would like. Tonight's going to be longer than you wanted it to be, but there is going to be work here. So get in the mix, be patient. There's people to help with resumes over the next couple of weeks. There's people to talk to you about how to get a TWIX card. People will qualify for it unless you declare yourself to be an international terrorist. You're going to be able to get a TWIX card, and there's going to be help with that and getting that done. So tonight's message is as follows. Be patient, get in the system, make yourself known, be prepared to be spoken to about the opportunities of the job, and hopefully something fits. Something fits. I'm looking out here, some people may not want to drive a forklift, but we'll see what happens. But the point is you're here. So let me say this with a very sincere tone. First of all, welcome. Second of all, this is important to all of us, and you're important to all of us. So be patient, work through this process, good things will come. And welcome to everybody. Welcome back to the cafeteria here at Paulsboro High School on the first job fair night. One of many, I might add. Really pleased to have with me now is Bob Damager. He is the director of the Gloucester County Board of Chosen Freeholders. For those in the Paulsboro, Gibbstown, East Greenwich, West Deptford area, of course, you know him as your neighbor and a longtime resident of Paulsboro, a longtime resident of West Deptford now. But Bob, what a night, huh?
What a night. It's nice to come back to the site of my favorite class in school, the cafeteria at lunch.
Very good.
I aced that one. What a turnout. What a turnout.
Frankly, it doesn't surprise me.
You know, I'm encouraged. I'm very happy by the turnout and yet saddened at the same time. It's sad to see that this many people need work. And this brings it. We all know it. We've known it for a long time with this economy. This is putting faces to numbers. We're seeing these people. People want to work in this country and in this county and in this town. People want to work. So we're going to do what we can.
And have you noticed the age range?
It varies. I've seen 18, 19. I had a guy just walk out had to be 65 years old. I know. So it's spreading across all socioeconomic areas, and it's affecting everybody.
Yeah. And we'll add this. I mean, you know, this port project, as all of you know from many discussions, it took a lot of people. Gloucester County Freeholder Board, you guys have been ground zero in support of this at a number of different levels, authorizing the Gloucester County Improvement Authority to go in. And you know, this is going to pay off.
You know, we've had our hand in it. We've been very honored to be blessed with your tutelage as the mayor at this time. This has been going on, as you said, for a long time, and we've all worked through this process for a long time. Now it's coming to fruition, and what a wonderful thing for this area.
Nice if we can get some of these people hired.
We're going to try our best.
Very good. Visiting with Bob Damager, the director of the Board of Chosen Freeholders of Gloucester County.
So his mom chewed about first coat, multiple ribs.
Program continues here from the cafeteria of Paulsboro High School. We're actually shooting on the night where the first job fair for the port's happening, and frankly, the crowd's overwhelming. With me now is Joe Owens. Many of you who travel the banquet and breakfast circuit, as I do, know him because Joe is everywhere. Joe is the publisher. You publisher, Joe? Publisher. Executive editor of the what? South Jersey Times.
South Jersey Times.
Formerly the Gloucester County Times, formerly the Salem Sunbeam, formerly the Bridgeton's Evening News, all now under one banner. And Joe is he's a resident of West Deptford. He is part of this community. And as I said, he's everywhere. So we like to visit with Joe occasionally because, you know, the newspaper flows the information. So whether you read it online, Joe prefer you buy a copy so he could sell some more advertising. But nonetheless, it's an important voice. So Joe, first of all, you know, you've been to a lot of events. You've worked in a lot of places. Quite a turnout tonight, huh?
Oof. I mean, parking, just getting a parking space. I was about 3 blocks away. So it's great that there's an opportunity here and that there's going to be some more vibrancy in the community. And obviously a lot of people, hopefully they're not all unemployed, but maybe some of them are underemployed and will have a better opportunity. So yeah, it's a really good sign. It's better than there being no lines at all, right? No opportunities.
Doesn't surprise me because just a simple announcement of the Hope, Joe. I figured we'd have a big crowd. How's the paper doing? Because, you know, you've actually been at the wheel of transitioning from a traditional print operation, and now, you know, you're present digitally. I mean, I seem to read it online. You always chastise me for not buying a hard copy. So how are things?
I chastise you because your picture's in it all the time.
My picture has not been in the paper, Joe, in recent weeks.
You would know. We're happy for people to read it in print or online because that's our business now. We're multimedia, and our future is digital. Our heritage is print, and we do both really well. We're part of NJ Advanced Media, which is NJ.com, the largest news and information website in New Jersey. And locally here, we're South Jersey Times, and we serve the 3 counties completely and part of a 4th. So we're here to stay. Our industry has transitioned, but our emphasis is local news. We serve local businesses. Our readers and advertisers are number 1 for us.
So, Joe, when I'm reading online, maybe people have a curiosity. How often is it freshened up? How quickly do stories move today?
You're going to see news online before you see it anywhere else. So, an event like this, you could see pictures and video if there's a writer here, and I don't know that there is. but it can be on within an hour. I mean, breaking news, high school sports, the scores and recaps are online before you get home if you attend a football game. So, and that's really exciting. It used to be that there was one deadline and one product that landed on your doorstep, but now it's around the clock.
You know, as you reach out, I know you have a real good team, Rhonda, her group, as far as approaching businesses. But there's a great value to having a presence online. I'm not pitching for Joe's group at the moment because they don't always write good things about me. But how do people find you at this point? You're now located. You've moved more to the central of your footprint of service area.
We have our office is in Mullica Hill Commons, right off of Route 77, not far from Senator Sweeney Highway in Harrison Township. We also have a distribution center it's actually right on the border of Deptford and Westville, so that's where our carriers report each day, and our hard copy newspaper is distributed out of there. We also have a distribution spot in Salem. So folks can visit us in Mullica Hill, and believe me, they do. We wondered because anytime you move, you wonder how people will follow you or find you, but they found us. So I'm happy for that. It is a good location in terms of getting to all of our coverage area, all of our footprint, and right in the heart of South Jersey.
And you've kept a lot of traditions in place. Bob Shawrock's column appears.
Absolutely. And I really like it on page 2 of the newspaper, and that's where it's been for most of this year. We moved it there, and to me, opening the paper and seeing Bob right there, the first thing you see is a great thing. Bob sits right in the middle of the room in our new offices, and as you know, he's out and about at events. We were at the prayer breakfast last week. The week before that, we were at the Glassworks in Salem, and it's great for me to be out with Bob because all I have to do is stand next to him, and I meet everybody in the room.
He's the best, and I really thought it was a good investment of your time to be at the prayer breakfast. We visited with Joe Owens, who's publisher of the South Jersey Times, a real part of the community. A lot of fun to talk to. If you see him, approach him. As you can tell, he's not short of words. Stay with us. We're coming right back.
Multi-policy discount. Paperless discount. Paid in full discount. Homeowners discount. Safe driver discount. Chipmunk family reunion. Someone stole the nuts. Squirrel jail. Justice.
Countless discounts. Now that's progressive. Call or click today.
Thinking about a new appliance or an LCD TV? Don't think twice, think Weiss. Weiss True Value has a full line of LCD TVs plus a great variety of appliances. And of course, hardware items like True Test paints, Master Mechanic tools, electrical supplies, key duplicating, and Rug Doctor rentals. And for repairs on screens and windows, look no further. Weiss True Value, from making keys to selling appliances and LCD TVs. Don't think twice, think Weiss. 39 West Broad Street, Paulsboro.
For everything, there's a season, and a time for everything under heaven. A time for sharing, a time for caring, a time for remembering, and a time for parting. When that time arrives, let Beth McBride Foley and Thomas D. Foley at the McBride Foley Funeral Home help you in your time of need. Offering a wide variety of funeral services from cremation to traditional, McBride Foley Funeral Home has been helping families with the loss of a loved one with over 50 years of combined service. McBride Foley Funeral Home, 228 West Broad Street, Paulsboro.
And welcome back. The holidays are a special occasion at a lot of levels for a lot of people. We're very fortunate here in Paulsboro to have a wonderful Boys and Girls Club operation where people care about kids year-round. This is pretty special because our friends from CH2M Hill, it's an engineering firm. You've seen them before on this program. In fact, they're one of the major design team on the new port project in Paulsboro. Through the generosity of their employees, they have a bike program, and they've made this a stop. So we're just going to pick it up from there. And Chris Lawrence, who I know from the port work that he's doing, and Tim, who works as a resident engineer there, take time to do this. Chris, give us the background again. You've been on the show before, but this is a good story, and it's really a nice thing.
Sure, John. We've been doing this since 2004. We raise money during the course of the year, and approaching the holidays, we work with a nonprofit in West Philadelphia to buy bikes wholesale from Huffy then they pay neighborhood kids to assemble the bikes, and then we reach out through people like yourself to find the really deserving locations, and then try to distribute the bikes throughout the region. And this year we were able to distribute 275 bikes. Since 2004, we think we've done over 3,500 bikes.
That's a real deal. And when you say raise money, this is employees making contributions, right?
In a golf tournament, other bake sales, you name it, we do it. But it took about $20,000 this year to buy 275 bikes.
That's a big number. Introduce the fellows. I mentioned Tim.
Bill Matalevich.
Hello, Bill.
And Tim Duncan.
Tim never says anything at the meetings out at the port. He's very quiet.
No, he never says anything.
So we have to get subtitles for Tim. But for the rank and file employees, there's got to be some satisfaction in this.
Oh, sure. Particularly if you're providing a gift that's good for the children, and it's something that they'll use, and it has value and utility.
It's real good. Tim, you want to jump in? You've been here before, and I tell you, it really is appreciated.
Yeah, I've been doing this for 12 years since the start, so it's very satisfying, and it's great to see it's going to deserving programs.
I can't believe it's been 12 years, by the way, because you've made this a stop several years. You've done here,
2006,
here, Glassboro, Salem, since 2006. Very good. Let's ask Gerald Hodge. Gerald, come on in. Gerald Hodge, who all of you know, he runs this particular wing of the Gloucester County Boys and Girls Club, and Gerald has very, very deep roots. So, Gerald, first of all, Merry Christmas to you. This was a surprise because Leanna was supposed to call over and make arrangements, and there was a panic because Chris was heading with the truck, and I said, look, Gerald, it'll be fine. They'll take bikes. But the kids enjoy this?
Yes. First, John, I just want to thank you and Chris and this organization for, considering the Boys and Girls Club. Again, I think this is our 5th or 6th year that we are the recipients of these bikes, these gifts for our children. So again, we want to thank you guys.
And how will these find their way to the kids, Gerald? How will you do this? You've got 30 bikes, you've got more than 30 kids, but over the years you've moved the number out. How will you do this? Do you know yet, or will you piece it together?
We, myself and my staff, we will come up with the reward system, and also on a need basis. We normally, like I said, we got 30 bikes, we have 60 kids, so that don't go. So we'll figure out a way, and we've always had success doing so.
How's the club doing in general? People like this facility, want to support it. How the program's running?
The club is doing awesome, John. We've our numbers are up. We've been able to serve children from here to there. We actually serving about 70 kids a day now. Still doing the hot meals every evening. We're still doing awesome programming. Things of this nature here. So we're doing a great job here serving our community.
I think it's wonderful. This is really a safe place. The basement turned out beautifully. We did a program from here. Amy, turn the camera on that gentleman sitting in a chair. My friends, this is Hal Bozarth. He works in Trenton. I work with him on a number of issues. Hal is a former Audubon High School basketball player. They were Group 2 champions, or Group 3 maybe, Hal, was it? Group 3 at the time. And in fact, as they advanced to the state playoffs, they defeated Paulsboro High School that year. Hal went on to play at Western Kentucky for the Hilltoppers. And Hal originally put CH2M Hill. Did I say that right?
You did.
I'm getting much better. Put them together with the Paulsboro Boys and Girls Club at the time to make this happy. And to make this happen, Hal felt very strongly about it and has deep roots in being involved in these kind of programs. Hal, thank you. Thanks for making the trip down. I suppose we'll have to recess now to Nino's to regroup and to review this special occasion. But again, thank you. And thank you to all employees at CH for making this holiday Christmas season a little more special for somebody. We'll be right back.
Life is a journey that we travel with a lot of uncertainty. When your family is faced with change and you're in need of understanding, direction, honesty, and professionalism, we at the Landolfi Funeral Home have a tradition of assisting you with all of your needs in any way that we can. We offer many affordable funeral services. Please feel free to call us with any questions you may have or visit us at www.landolfifuneralhome.com.
Rizzo Family Chiropractic Center in Gibbstown offers pain relief with a difference. Using specific chiropractic adjustments, Rizzo Family Chiropractic will get to the root of your problem quickly. Bring your headaches, neck, back, joint, or limb pain to Dr. Karen Rizzo. If you have recurring pain, chiropractic can help. Rizzo Family Chiropractic can relieve many sources of pain without extended treatment and ongoing therapy. Give your family the gift of caring professional pain relief with a difference. Rizzo Family Chiropractic.
And welcome back. It's time for Community Notes with Irvin Stevenson, which, of course, is the only reason we do the show. We hope you enjoyed that footage. By the way, a lot of encouragement with this excitement of the port coming, certainly coming in real honest force in 2016. So there's a lot to look forward to. And for all those people who attended, your patience was appreciated. You're in the system, and there's more to come. Irma?
Great news for Paulsboro, John. Happy birthdays to Pam Hamilton, Nick Ushak, Kyle Adams, Tom Curl, Denise Licardella, Ann Cavanaugh, Kathy McCann, B. Weiss, Ursula Hoffman, Michael Connick, Becky Zamarelli, Craig Costabader, Joe Duke, Tom Fryer Sr. And Tom had some surgery, but I understand he's doing fine. He's home and he's doing well. Get well soon, Tom. Helen Ford, Tony Fleming, Steve Gallagher, Kevin McKenzie, Joyce Grouper, Matt Grouper, Elena, Joe Sr., and Bo Giovanettis. Emma Trumbull, Willie Bay, Barbara Generette, Gladys Dombrowski, and Gerald Michael Sr. And happy anniversaries to Tony and Nancy Fleming and Evelyn and Ed Ravely. And John, I like to say, don't forget, if you're looking for a Christmas tree, a live one, to go down at the old diner parking lot. Sugar Ray Miller has the most beautiful trees. I was there in San Jose Claus lap Saturday, and he made me beautiful blankets. And this is Paulsboro guy, of course, he lives in Gibbstown now. Great Red Raider football player, selling beautiful trees. He delivers them for everyone free. So please go down and support our little guys.
Down there tomorrow. Let me jump into it, if I may. The Chrome Riders, a group of volunteers and veterans, gathered at the Rocking Stone at the time for a Toys for Tots run. Actually, it's Cooper's Kids. I'm sorry. Because they go from Paulsboro to Camden Cooper Hospital, and they draw together gifts and toys for kids, and just a good day, a big turnout. The weather was real nice, and the men and women who make up the Chrome Riders, a big thank you to all of you.
John, they're a great group. I know Greg and Brian, and they just do a great job. They do a wonderful job, and they get on those Harleys, and away they go. John, I know Jean Paul is going to be doing her Christmas again, giving out whatever is needed. Dr. Quinn take care of some families in town, and I just, check on your neighbors, and I'm sure if you see someone struggling, please help them. Also, it's too late for the show, but this Saturday, our Postal Service guys are going around and picking up canned goods. So you can always stop off there and drop off the post office, drop off your canned goods.
By the way, it'll be year 27 for former Council President Jean Gianpaolo helping so many families, and it's really worthy, and we'll have some footage of that when we go to the New Year's show.
Yeah, Jean's not feeling too well, but she's still hanging in there doing the Christmas project as she does every year. And Jean, we hope you're feeling better because, this is the season to give.
It certainly is. That's going to do it for this show. For Fred Buchter behind the camera, for Amy Cook, who manned the camera along with Fred, 695 people signed up to get in the system to be eligible for jobs, and they're going to get some help. If not at the port, the One Stop is going to make arrangements to make sure they get matched up and have a chance somewhere. For Bill Crane, our producer, who couldn't be with us, Irma.
See you on Broad Street, and it'll be great because now it's basketball and wrestling season.
Until next time.